Hi all, this is TAS here again. I'm gonna make two things clear before I begin this. Sorry for the messy area. This is usually where I work on Legos, but I'm gonna be using it for review space today. Secondly, if you notice, my big ass thumb here with this, I had a little bit of a slip up with some 3D print stuff and had to get stitches. So that is why that looks like that. I'm fine. Don't worry. I just wanted to preface that. So yeah, let's get on with this. So because of said injury, I've not been able to work on customs this week. So I've been a little bored. So I decided, you know what? Hey, I'll do a review, because even though I'm still kind of a little under the weather, that doesn't mean I'm not planning for things. Like, I have this Billy shell and Duncan face. So yeah, I'm still planning things, don't worry. But those will just have to wait. And one of those things for planning happens to involve one of these orders and the review that I'm doing today, which is on the All Engines Go Toby. I did get him yesterday, but I was impatient and opened him, so that's why you're not gonna see the packaging. But let's get into it. So we're gonna first start with this little car. There's not really too much to say about it. It's just a car, you know, got a piece of rock on it. Would have been nice if it was an open wagon, but you know, whatever. Yeah, there's not really too much to talk about with this. I mean, the rock load's nice. Maybe I'll use that on like a slate truck or something. Who knows? Yeah, not too much to talk about. So let's get it out of here. Let's talk about the main attraction, Toby. This is honestly a really nice motorized Toby. It's actually quite a bit short, honestly. And I'll show that in the side comparison. But yeah, I think this is a pretty nice Toby. Like, even with the bigger face, I think it still looks pretty nice. It's very much Toby. I mean, the only things that I don't really like, and I think this might just be like the stylistic choice, but this was something that Duck had on the 80th as well, is the buffers. I really don't like this buffer where there's like barely anything. So yeah, but yeah. This might just be because of All Engines Go. I have not actually watched the show, so I can't really talk too much about the design. But his bell is in the middle here, and I don't really like that. I think it maybe should have been there, but again, I don't know if that was an All Engines Go or not. You guys can tell me or not. So I won't flack it too much. It's just personal preference. One thing that isn't personal preference is the lack of buffer detail down here. Come on, Mattel. This is basic stuff. And this carried over to the 80th anniversary stuff with Percy and Thomas and whatnot. So yeah, they didn't learn, but oh well. But I mean, they didn't have the detailing on the front here either, but at least they painted the buffers in the face. The face is it's a face, all right. I don't know really if it really looks like Toby or not. I mean, it kind of does, but very All Engines Go. But besides that, the rest of them is actually really good. I really enjoyed this one, which is why I picked it up. So of course, whatever. This, before anyone asks, this will become an 80th Toby, because why not? Yeah. So yeah, let's get into some size comparisons, and I'm going to start with the only other All Engines Go motorized that I have, albeit he is modified, but nonetheless, here is All Engines Go Donald, and I think the two look pretty good together. It might be the model series face, but I don't really know if that anything, but the two actually, they're very similar in height, in terms of cab anyway. But yeah, they actually look pretty nice together. I can't really move the camera, but yeah, there's Toby and Donald. They look pretty nice together, actually. Donald suffered the same buffer thing as Toby, so yeah, what are you gonna do? Next size comparison. Let's do some 80th engines. And this is where I'm going to talk about size. So here is my custom Tapmer kind of Thomas. And here is where I'm going to show the size comparison. So from back buffer to back buffer, you can see Toby is actually a little smaller. This is also the deal with Percy as well. So we'll grab Percy as well. But yeah, look at that. But yeah. Let's go back to Thomas and Percy, I suppose. He actually looks quite nice together. And I think once I get to modifying him, he'll look a little bit better as well. So, yeah, there's the Farquhar trio. A cheeky little reference here. Duck and Toby. Much bad. Again, he's also still a little bit longer than Duck. Duck also had the problem, but I fixed it on mine with Donald. But yeah, there's that. And again, once I modify it, I think he'll look a little more in scale with these guys. So yeah. And just for the fun of it, here's my custom 80th Stepney. And we'll see, yeah. There's that size comparison. I know this isn't an official 80th engine, so this is just for the fun of it. And of course, the length here, this is a little bit of a sneak peek here, but Stepney is actually a little bit longer than the normal 80th engine, as you can see. It's not terribly long, and I think he is supposed to be longer than Thomas and Percy, but not as long as Duck. But Duck is a more misshapen engine in the 80th line. I don't know if I'll go back in and make like a new Duck or something, but we'll see. But yeah. All in all, I think I'm gonna give this Toby in 9 out of 10. It's not terribly bad. It's actually a pretty good model for what it is. Thank you all for watching. And I think soon I'll do a video on all of the 80th custom, or at least the tank engines that I have, minus Billy and Toby for the minute, very soon, because honestly I need to get some new videos, and I think you guys deserve some new videos. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.